welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just gonna be a get ready with me, and I am going to be answering some of the questions that I got from my last video that I asked you guys to leave on the comments section. I only got a couple questions, but I am going to be adding some like random questions that I thought would be interesting for you guys to know. And I'm just gonna do a simple look, nothing too dramatic. I am going to be using the Makeup Revolution palette and maybe the Sassy from Dose of Colors that I got this from one of the boxy charms. So I already prepped my eyes with the primer that I always use. Okay, so I'm just gonna be using this blending brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and use ashes all over the lid. So I'm just gonna start with the questions that that would be nice for you guys to know, and then I'll go ahead and answer the questions that I got from my last video. Okay, so the first question is, how old am I? I am 25 and I'll be 26 November 19. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a darker brown, which is Grwm. So I am married. I have one girl who is 7 years old, and I've been married for, we've been together for 11 years, and we've been married for 5 or 6 years. No, I think it's like 5 years. But yeah, we met when I was in 8th grade, going to 9th grade, and he was a junior going to a freshman. So we're like 3 years, 2.5 years apart. I am a licensed esthetician. I'm currently not working right now, but before I was working at a waxing center. It was like a European wax center. Those are everywhere, so I'm sure some of you guys know of that. But yeah, I was there for a few months, then we moved to Germany. So for those of you that don't know, my husband is in the military. He's been in the military for going on 6 years. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my crease and then do like some orange down in the lash. I'm gonna put some orange on the bottom and then do some eyeliner with a eyeshadow. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Essence Camouflage Concealer. Another thing is we are from California. We're both from there. My family and his family pretty much live like not even 5 minutes away from each other. But yeah, we met through my sister's. Yeah, my sister. She had a friend, and that friend is friends with my husband. So that's how we met. I do have 3 sisters. One is same age as my husband. She's 28. We're like 2.5 years apart from each other. And then I have 2 twins. Well, I have twin sisters who are 15 years younger than me. Okay, so now I'm just going to do an eyeliner using a eyeshadow. And I'm gonna be using the brown from the Dose of Color palette. And I'm just gonna be using an angle brush. I'm just gonna be using this brush. Okay, so now I'm just gonna answer the questions that I got from the last video. Okay, so the first question is, how old were you when you left the valley? Like I said, I'm from California, and I'm from the Coachella Valley. Have you heard of the Coachella Fest? And that's where I'm from. And I left when I was 19, about to be 20. Like I said, my husband's in the military, so yeah, I was 19 and we moved to Texas. That's the first duty station he was at, and we were there for 5 years. And now the next question is, how do you like living in Germany? We've been here since the beginning of the year, and it's about to be a year now, which is crazy because I feel like the year flew by so fast, and we're only here for 3 years. We really like living in Germany just because like traveling is so cheap and you can pretty much do you're always doing something new, like whether it's every day or every weekend, like you could just go somewhere, and I don't know, it's nice. That's nice. Like for us, we live about 25 to 30 minutes from the France border, so we literally could just go there for the day and then just come back. So that's one thing. Everything here is so different. The only thing that it's hard for me, and that it's been hard for me since being here, it's like the language barrier for me. It's so hard to learn German. Like I do know some basics, like I do know the basics, but like I can't have a conversation with you in German. And like the people here are so nice, our neighbors are nice. I haven't had a bad experience. Well, we've had, which is only one, which is that one time we were in Brussels, Belgium. We were there, and that's when our car got broken into and they took our passport. But that's pretty much the only bad experience we had so far. Okay, so I already did the eyeliner. I know it looks like super crazy, but I'll fix that. And I'm just gonna prep my face using the primer matte and poreless Regular Me. But so far living here, it's been good. Getting adjusted to like the whole Germany. You know, for foundation, I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, and I'm just gonna And now for concealer, I'm just gonna use the Manhattan Wake Up Concealer. And now for the last question, is, do you plan on having more babies? Now, I only have one. Before her, I did not want any kids. Now, for a while, I was like, no, I don't want any more kids. If you would have asked me this question last year, or yes, last year, I would have said, like, it would have been a no for sure. But I don't know, I don't think I want to have more babies. And the only reason is because my daughter is 7. She is so independent, and it's just nice to have to worry about, like, now I have time for myself. Like, now I can focus on myself, not as in like I get to focus on stuff that I want to do. But yeah, I don't think I want to have more babies, but if for whatever reason I end up changing my mind, maybe we'll have one before we leave Germany or once we get back to the States, because we do plan on going back. We don't know if he's staying in the military like the whole 20 years. We still don't know, but our plans is to go back to the States and get a house in Texas. Like, that's our plan, but with the military, you really don't know what's like the next move. You can't have anything planned, like being in the military, because literally anything can happen. Your plans can change last minute. So yeah, we either want to buy a house there or build our own. But okay, so it looks a little bit different now. And I want to have my own business, which would be waxing. That's the main thing I want to do. So those are all the questions that I got. Now I'm just gonna set my concealer and my next video should be a Christmas decor haul. Hopefully I'm done. I've been buying a lot of Christmas decor for about a month now, and every time I think I'm done, I always end up buying something else. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the entire face off camera and then I'll be back. Yeah. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I just applied some lashes and a brown lip liner. I did put a little bit of brown on the bottom. I ended up not putting orange just because I didn't want it to look I don't know, I just wanted to keep it on neutrals. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like this video, and yeah, let me know what you guys think of this look, and I will see you guys on my next video.